Buried in the shadows of American change lies a coin that carries the weight of a nation's ambition and mystery, the 1974 half-dollar. What if I told you that a simple 50-cent piece from this year could unlock a hidden chapter in U.S. coinage history, reveal secret minting decisions, presidential legacy tributes, and even tie into one of the greatest numismatic debates of the 20th century? Get ready to explore the truth behind this iconic coin, from silver speculation to clad controversies, from Kennedy's immortal image to errors worth thousands. This is not just a coin, it's a time capsule, and today we crack it open. The 1974 half-dollar stands as a symbol of historical memory, national tribute, economic evolution, and American identity. Its roots trace back to the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963. A moment that shocked the world and instantly set in motion the creation of a new coin to immortalize the legacy of the fallen leader. Just months after his death, the United States Mint introduced the Kennedy half-dollar in 1964, a coin that initially contained 90% silver and quickly became more than currency. It became a symbol of grief, unity, and national pride. As the years moved forward and silver prices soared, the mint was forced to adjust the composition of its coinage. By 1971, the silver content was removed from the half-dollar, completely replaced with a copper-nickel-clad composition similar to the one used in dimes and quarters. By 1974, the Kennedy half-dollar had already undergone significant change, but it still held deep cultural value. While the coin was no longer widely used in everyday transactions, its design and history continued to resonate with collectors and patriots alike. The obverse featured Gilroy Roberts's portrait of President Kennedy facing left, with the word "Liberty" stretched across the top in bold letters, "In God We Trust," inscribed just below his neck, and the date 1974 stamped firmly below the bust. This design remained unchanged from previous years, preserving the legacy etched in metal, while reminding Americans of the sacrifice of their 35th president. The reverse of the coin, designed by Frank Gasparo, showcased the presidential coat of arms, an eagle with wings outstretched, a shield on its chest, holding an olive branch in one talon and arrows in the other, representing peace and military strength. Above the eagle hovered 13 stars and a glory of light. The words United States of America encircled the design, with the denomination half-dollar below. The majestic symmetry of this design reflected American ideals, unity, defense, and prosperity. Minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, the 1974. Kennedy half-dollar was struck in large numbers. Over 264 million coins were produced in total. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 201 million, the Denver Mint over 79 million, and the San Francisco Mint produced proof versions totaling around 2 million pieces. The mints used the standard clad composition, 75% copper, 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core, giving the coin a silvery appearance without actual silver content. Though this reduced its intrinsic value, it ensured durability and cost efficiency during a time of economic challenge and inflation. While the 1974 half-dollar is not considered rare in general circulation, certain examples do hold significant value for collectors, high-grade specimens with flawless surfaces and sharp strikes, especially those graded mint state 67 or higher by professional grading services, can command premiums at auction. Further enhancing the interest are error coins from the 1974 series, double die obverses off-center strikes planchet. Errors and other anomalies can transform an ordinary coin into a valuable treasure. For example, a rare 1974 Kennedy half-dollar struck on a silver-clad planchet intended for the 1976 bicentennial series was discovered, showcasing how transitional planchet errors can slip into circulation. Such coins have sold for thousands of dollars, making headlines and driving collector interest. Another compelling chapter in the 1974 half-dollar story is its link to a proposed redesign that never came to life during the early 70s. There were discussions about replacing the Kennedy image on the half-dollar with other figures or designs due to declining public use of the coin. Despite these efforts, the Kennedy portrait remained a constant reminder of both legacy and loss. The enduring image served as both a memorial and a statement of American resilience. Collectors often seek proof versions from San Francisco, which were specially struck for collectors using polished dies and planchets resulting in mirror-like finishes. These coins came in protective packaging and were never intended for circulation-proof sets. From 1974 remain popular among numismatists due to their sharp detail and clean fields, further cementing the value of Kennedy half-dollars in the world of coin collecting. The socio-economic environment of 1974 adds another layer to the coin's historical relevance. Inflation was rising. Faith in government institutions was under pressure following the Watergate scandal, and the American public faced financial strain. Coins, like the half-dollar, began to fade from everyday use, not due to their design, but due to changes in the way people carried money. Vending machines, telephones, and other coin-operated machines rarely accepted half-dollars, which led to lower demand from the general public and more storage at banks and Federal Reserves. Despite its decreasing use in commerce, the 1974 half-dollar found a second life in casinos, banks, and collectors' hands, often used for ceremonial roles, commemorative gifts, and educational displays. The Kennedy half-dollar's symbolism preserved its relevance even as practical use diminished. Many Americans remember receiving a shiny half-dollar from grandparents on birthdays or seeing them in bank displays or patriotic sets. The coin thus became more than just a medium of exchange. It became a cultural artifact. As time marched on and newer coins emerged with modern designs and changing materials, the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar retained its place in the timeline of American currency. Its large size, weight, and historical portrait set it apart from smaller coins in circulation, and the coin continues to be struck to this day primarily for collectors. Even though its presence in pocket change has nearly vanished, modern issues contain no silver except for special collector editions, but the connection to the original 1964 issue lives on. From its conception in the aftermath of a national tragedy to its survival through economic upheaval, the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar carries a story of transition, memory, and value. Its widespread mintage belies the individual significance each coin might hold. Be it a rare error, a high-grade gem, or simply a family keepsake, the Kennedy half-dollar remains an enduring emblem of American coinage history, a true testament to how coins can serve not only as currency, but as monuments to the past. This is the legacy of the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar, a coin that embodies remembrance, resilience, and the unbreakable spirit of a nation. And though you may not find it in your change today, it still holds a powerful place in the hands of collectors, the pages of history, and the hearts of a people who remember.